Chuck, Obamacare was clear. It was passed with unanimous Democratic votes. The Democratic Party are the ones who decided to put senators and congressmen and their staff
actually, it was a Chuck Grassley. Well, hang on there. It was a Chuck Grassley Republican amendment. So it was actually
it was actually drafted by Harry Reid's staff in the final version, but that's all beside the point. It was clear the intent of the amendment. It was designed to ensure that Congress had to eat its own cooking, had to understand what it was like to live under the exchanges. Now that they have to go into the exchanges and they realize that the websites aren't ready, that there's no privacy protections, that there's likelihood to be data breaches, that you'll have less access to your doctors, Democrats in the Senate are refusing to take back the exemption that the Obamacare gave them. They had a simple choice. They could keep the government open or they could keep their special deal. And they chose to keep their special deal. That's just not right, Chuck.
You keep describing it as a special deal. It's a special deal if you did it your way, because then you would be taking away something that every other federal government employee at a park service has. But what you're saying is if you work for the federal government because you work for a politician, you can't have that deal.
Chuck, the Obamacare law was clear. Congress should go into the exchanges so they could experience what it's like to live in the exchanges. If this special deal goes forward, Congress will be the only people in America come January 1 who have an employer contribution to their health insurance. Now, our staffers will have access to the tax credit subsidies that any other American would. If they make less than 400% of the poverty line, then they will be able to receive some assistance through the tax system. But if they make more than that, then like every other American, they'll have to bear the full cost of their health insurance. And Congress should have to follow the law that they pass and impose on the rest of America.
So what you're saying is do you think the federal government should dump everybody into the exchanges? Because that's essentially what you're saying, is that Congress, they have an employer-based health care system. They have an employer-based health care benefit. The point of the exchanges were for people that did not have an employer health care benefit.